This is the exact schedule that I use to completely transform my life 180 and has been doing the same for my clients ever since. Now, there's quite a lot in this, I'm not going to lie, but honestly, when I decided to stop hating myself and I created this mini schedule for myself, adding bits and pieces from all the years, a bit of Joe Dispenza, some Louise Hay, some Neville Goddard, adding everything in, incorporating it all, I was running on pure anxiety because I just was so desperate for change. I was willing to do absolutely anything to feel good. And sometimes it took 5 meditations a day to feel good. Sometimes it took 3 breath works per day to feel good. So you just need to take what you need and discard the rest. But this is the exact schedule that I give to all of my clients, and all of them come back to me and tell me how much things have shifted for them in the space of a few days, a few weeks, or absolute max 30 days. So I'm super excited to share this with you. This is what worked for me, may not work for you, but essentially this is the schedule that you can implement today and completely transform and manifest anything that you desire in the next 30 days. So in the morning, instead of waking up and immediately checking your phone, the night before, you want to either be putting your phone on airplane mode where there's no Wi-Fi. Make sure you've downloaded your sleep tape so that you don't need the Wi-Fi. There's no excuse there. Make sure you've got your meditations ready and already downloaded for the morning. But when you wake up, you don't want to be checking your phone at all. There's really nothing to check if you're waking up at 5, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., whatever, and you've got 20, 30 minutes. There's nothing to check. So instead of waking up and scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, you have a complete block where you cannot go on because you've got no internet, and you immediately do your self-love meditation. Now, you can choose one on YouTube, or you can use my Radiate Love meditation on my channel, and you immediately prioritize self-love. And the reason why I began doing this was because I became aware how much I've hated myself my whole life. And so how can you manifest anything when you despise everything about yourself? And you can actually. The thing is, you can and you will. But will you be happy when you get it? Will you enjoy the journey? This is why you see so many Hollywood stars attain complete fame and so much money and all the glory in the world, and they're miserable, they're addicts, they hate themselves. And that's because they don't enjoy the journey because they've been focusing on the end product, and they don't like themselves unless they get that end product. And when they do, they're so depleted that they can't even enjoy it. So the immediate prioritization when you wake up is self-love. And people say, how can this change anything? It changes everything. It literally changes everything. So the immediate thing is Radiate Love meditation. The only time that I change this for any of my clients is when things are pretty bad and you want to literally crawl out of your skin because your anxiety is eating you alive. I've been there. I understand. I get it. You can't function. You're obsessing. The 3D is 3Ding and your circumstances are very in your face. Instead of going to the Radiate Love meditation, you immediately wake up and do your breath work. And you can do Wim Hof or you can do Breathe with Sandy. I prefer Breathe with Sandy because he has, a multitude of different meditations that you can choose, but you can choose whatever. And this is regulating your nervous system. There's no point trying to manifest from a state of desperation or a state of fear or a state of anxiety. Thankfully, your feelings don't manifest. Your thoughts create your feelings. But instead of getting there and scrambling and making it all hard, just forget the manifestation for now and focus on regulating your nervous system. That's immediately what you do. So you wake up in the morning, either you're regulating your nervous system or you're doing your self-love, but you can do them both as well. I was, because I was that desperate. Then after that, you go on to your personalized meditation. Now, this can be 10 minutes, 20 minutes. The personalized meditation is what I include in my packages, but you can choose any from YouTube whichever one. This can be about money, this can be about your career, this can be about love, whatever it is that you're manifesting. This is the time frame that you have to visualize that future, to visualize that happy ending, to get into that wish fulfilled state, and to live in the end now. Create the feelings that it's already existing in your reality right now, and you have that 10-minute window in the morning. And the reason why I say to not go on your phone immediately when you wake up is because you are in alpha state. The second that you wake up and just before you go to sleep, these are the most potent times to impress the subconscious mind. So instead of wasting this golden window on TikTok or Instagram or text messages, you can create the life of your dreams in the first 20 minutes of when you've just woken up. So either that's radiate love, breath work, and then your personalized meditation. This should take maximum 30 minutes. And then you can start your day, start your morning. And just before you brush your teeth, you go into the mirror and you have 60 seconds to 5 minutes to 10 minutes, however long you have. And you look in your left eye and you do self-love affirmations. I love you. I love myself. I approve of myself, that kind of thing. Don't do anything else during that time. Just spend this time devoted to yourself. It's only 3 minutes. You're not going to die. It's only going to benefit you. And then immediately after that, just before you brush your teeth, you can have your phone in your hand and read your personalized rampage. Either I've created one for you or you've created one yourself. This is your morning done. It may seem like a lot, but it's actually not. And once you've started doing this every day for the first few days and then into the weeks, it just becomes a habit. It becomes super streamlined and super easy, and you don't feel your best unless you do it. Then we're moving on to the afternoon, where you can prioritize your self-concept or your manifestation, and this can be with the loop affirmations and the personalized rampage, where you are doing a minimum of 500 to 1,000 affirmations throughout the day. So your loop affirmations could be in the morning, could be in the afternoon, could be in the evening. I just spaced it out so it didn't seem like too much and too much overwhelm. But really, if you're changing something, your self-concept or a relationship or manifesting more money, you want to be obsessed with it. I saw a comment today being like, oh, is it not being desperate? Desperate is, I want this so bad. I want this money so bad. I want this man so bad. If you're looping those affirmations, then, that is desperate. But if you are standing firm in your confidence, in your power, that yes, I make this amount of money per month. Yes, this relationship is perfect. Yes, everything in my life is perfect. And the more that you affirm, remember, repetition dissolves your disbelief, the more confident you're becoming. You're changing your beliefs, and then you're going to change how you act and feel about the situation. So 500 to 1,000 affirmations are fine, but when I'm manifesting, I'm doing it all day, every day, and I'm relentless with it. I really don't care, because the more that I do it, the quicker that it comes to me. So why wouldn't you want to have it fast? Why wouldn't you want to see it show up in your reality today, tomorrow, right now? And then in the evening, you can go on and do your second personalized meditation, which I give you in the packages, and your personalized sleep affirmation, or you can use a meditation from YouTube and also find a sleep affirmation tape on YouTube as well. I also have one on my YouTube that's completely free. Now, if you are wavering throughout the day and you're doing all of this and nothing's changing in your emotional state, because you should see movement in how you're feeling very quickly with this schedule in a few days. Like, honestly, it's kind of impossible to not start feeling a shift within like 3 to 5 days. It really depends, because I don't know, like when I started doing this, I was like, it was a shock to the system how good I felt so quickly. And I tried everything. So if you're still wavering, and I understand circumstances can be really heavy and really difficult, then you can be doing your breath work 3 times a day. My inner child meditation, you can also be doing that every day, but we would have spoken about that on the call, whether it's for you, whether you need to do it. And if you need to do it, then you need to be doing it every day for the 30 days, not just once or twice, because you don't want to disturb the inner child any more than it may be already disturbed. So yeah, we should talk about that first. But if you are wavering, you know what to do. You can go on a rampage, you do your breathe with Sandy breath work, and you can do your inner child meditation. In addition to that, you're drinking lots of water, you're staying busy, you're going for a walk, you're doing Pilates, you're moving your body, you're calling friends, you're getting out there, and you're using this time, this intersection of identities almost, to really enjoy the process. Because when you look back and you've got your manifestation, you'll realize it was never about the manifestation. That thing, the manifestation, when you get it, which you will, is not going to give you the happiness that you believe it will, because the happiness is generated before the manifestation. The joy is in the journey. Comment down below. So the reason that I include all of this in the packages is because this is working on your beliefs at a core level. You are attacking it from every angle throughout the day, morning, noon, and night. And even while you're sleeping with your 8-hour sleep affirmations on, you are completely saturating your subconscious with these new beliefs. And things may get hairy during that time. You may start seeing things show up that might trigger you, or they're trying to test you. And that's what I felt like as well. In the second week, I felt really good. And then I went back to the old beliefs. And then I was like, hang on a minute. I got to shake myself. And I got back on it. And boom, I just flew. I just felt incredible. And it really is just a test. You're just shifting that old negative programming and you are recreating the new. And so that's why you don't have to worry about the circumstances. You don't have to worry where the money is or where he is or where she is. You just have to enjoy the journey. And also, if you are doing all of this and you're working and you're going to the gym and you're hanging out with friends, whatever you're doing to stay busy in the intersection of identities, you don't have time to waver. You really don't. But if you do waver, which is perfectly normal, we are human beings and we are all a bit mental, you have the tools in the toolbox. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly how to act. You do your breath work, you go to the mirror, you go on a rampage, you go on a run. You know exactly what to do. So it cannot bother you as much as it used to. The circumstances show up, you're like, whatever. Just like the rain cannot stick around forever. When you know it's raining, you know that the sun is going to shine again. It's not going to rain forever, 365 days a year. I don't know any country that does that. Perhaps there is, I don't know, but you just have to know that the rain is going to stop, and in the interim, you are going to enjoy the journey. So this is the exact schedule that's going to help you do that. I'm so proud of you. I intend for this video to have helped you. Comment down below what you do to manifest anything that you desire, and share all your tips and tricks with everyone in the comments. You are worthy, you are loved. I love you. Thank you.